your channel. Okay, we're going to close that. All right, so welcome everybody, which is nobody, to my first live show. I have 67 subscribers since I think May 14th, which is pretty cool. What we're doing is we're making up a swatch that's going to fit onto this square so we can test out a pattern. Because the gauge is the most important part. So now I am ripping it out. And when you rip out, there should be no knots. There should be no, well, I guess just knots. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a chain of 16, and then at the same time, on top of it, we're gonna make some single crochets. So here we go. All right, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your yarn, go down like this, so you have a little twist there, grab it, pull through, and you have a slip knot. All right, so now we're going to crochet 1 and crochet 2, or chain 2. You're gonna go through, yarn over, pull through that one. That is our first single crochet. I'm sorry, our first chain, and now this is on the second row, a single crochet. So then you're going to go through this side. Now I have two strands, but you should only see one. So you're going to push through. You're going to grab it, pull it through, yarn over, pull through that one. Now we're on the second chain of our first row, and here is our second crochet of our second row. And this technique allows for your first row of your projects to be stretchier. I don't know if you've ever had problems with that, but it can be quite annoying to have that first row be really tight, and it kind of throws things off. So this lets it be easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it seems faster. About the same amount of time to create both rows. But what it also does is, if you are a beginner, is it keeps your work from twisting or, not looking as good. So here we go. Again, you're just putting it through that one loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first one. That's a chain. Here is a single crochet. Oh, someone has joined. Welcome. I have no idea how to answer queries or questions. So, yeah. All right, now we're going to pull through. And I'm just going to go a little bit fast. I'm going to move this paper out of the way because it's kind of annoying. And you can actually do a foundation chain with single, half double, double, triple, quadruple. Oops. Oh, 2 people joining. How exciting. I am excited. Thank you for your graciousness while I'm doing this first live post. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to just go a little faster. And, oh, someone left. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. If you're not into crochet, it's not that exciting. But perhaps I should show you who else is in the room. And it is Mama Cat. And then the garment that we're making this for is already made. It's up here. And I made the swatch to begin with, but I was afraid it was going to run out of yarn, so I had to take it apart to do it. And as it is, I had to use 2 different colors, which I didn't really want to do. So thank you to the other people who have joined. And yeah, so let's stop for a minute and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so here is our first row. Here is our second row. Thank you for that thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm so new to this. I just started like on the 14th. And I am trying to get my career going here so that I never have to leave my house again. So yeah. Ha ha ha. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have an extra one here. We're just going to take that off. Okay, so now we're doing a mesh, and it calls for a turning chain. Okay, I'm going to loosen my hand up. Thank you, more people who have joined. I am really used to using a small hook. The size 10 is pretty big. I honestly have never used a size hook before this project. So, all right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. This is going to count as our first stitch. I think I see a comment that says good. Thank you. I appreciate your comments, because I'm the kind of person who would think that I'm doing something live when in fact I forgot to hit play. So yeah. All right, so now what you're going to do is 1, 2, 3, and then this one is just a little bit too tight. So I'm going to loosen that up, because the gauge is the most important part of making apparel, clothing. If you're making a scarf or a blanket, it doesn't even matter. Then you just have to follow the directions for the stitch pattern you're using. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip this stitch, and then we're going to yarn over. We're going to go in here. Now we're going through the top of the chain, these two. I have 4 because, again, I made a super chunky out of chunky. I'm going to yarn through, or pull through, yarn over, pull through that one, and pull through here. And I'm keeping my hand kind of nice and loose. All right, so now I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to skip this one. So this chain is going to keep this space. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go through here. And again, we're going through the top 2. And again, I'm keeping my hand nice and loose. I'm going to pull through 2, pull through this one. Okay, then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to skip. And then we're going to proceed all the way across. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. And it's hard for me to crochet like this because I'm looking at my camera, which I'm not used to doing. Oops, I lost a chain, or a strand. Oh no, I lost a strand and someone left. Don't leave. I'll get the strand. There it is. Pull up, go through 2, go through 2. That's why it's called a double crochet. So yes, I received this yarn as a gift. The Christmas that I had to stop crocheting because I hurt my thumb really bad. Oh no, more people have left. Okay, well, that's bound to happen. That's okay. I will not let that get me upset. Anyway, I got it for Christmas, and I had to take some time because I hurt this thumb pretty bad from overuse syndrome. And that is why when people are urging you to crochet really super fast, you might want to not necessarily do that. So we get to the end, and we're going to count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to put it over here. And I don't think the gauge is working out right. And so actually this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, we did it, 16. Okay, let's count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So this chain right here counts. So what I'm going to have to do is, and I already did it, you're going to have to, oh no, somebody else left. No, that's all right. Okay, so that is this. And let me get a different swatch to show you, which might be a little bit more exciting. Okay, everybody left. That's all right. So here is a swatch for a 4x4 inch square, and this is called a Suzette stitch. Suzette stitch is super easy to do, and it lends itself to stretching, and it is really pretty to use with just a nice solid color like this. And actually what I did was I used this swatch to make this top. That's square out of the way. And it is right here. And really the easiest way to, let me put this up so you can see it better. The easiest shirt, or first shirt to make, or top to make, is just a rectangle. If you can make a scarf or a blanket, you can make a top. So here is just a rectangle of this gorgeous stitch. And then all you do is stitch it together here, and then put some straps on. So this is going to be very, very plain. It's going to be just a boat neck or a straight neck going across. And then the straps, sorry, I do not know how to use my camera right. So here are some straps. And what I did on the straps was I did a stack single crochet to make it more stretchy. So this pattern is a small, and all you do is you measure around the biggest part of your bosom, and you also measure around the biggest part of your belly, so that if your belly is bigger than your bosom, the shirt does not get too tight down there, because if it gets too tight, then it becomes quite see-through. And then here is the length. The length there is 8.5. I'm 60 years old and I have a nice menopausal belly, so I'm not wearing a crop top. So this is going to be made longer. And yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do a foundation chain. And I used a size 5 hook. If you're new to crochet, the size 5 hook is fantastic to start off with because it's kind of like right in the middle. And then this is Karen Simply Soft. And in the background, you can see a blanket that I made. I made that blanket 15 years ago. And it has been through the hot cycle on washing numerous times. It has never unraveled. And then here is the project I was working on at the beginning of the stream with this big chunky yarn that I'm not used to making. Okay, someone asked me if I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine, man. I have a weird sounding voice because I have a thyroid condition. And yeah, so, all right, I'm going to show you how to do a foundation stitch, which is helpful for any project that you do. So what you do is get your chain on the hook. You're going to chain 1 and chain 2. And then you're going to go through this loop, chain over, pull through, chain over, yarn over, pull through 1. That's your chain. And then right on top of that is going to be your single crochet. So this method is you are doing 2 rows at the same time. So that's the second of your chain stitch, your chain row, and then the second of your, oh, okay, someone asked if I like poop. I don't like poop, and it does kind of stress me to think that 75% of your poop is actually bacteria. So it's really important to wash your hands and sanitize periodically. I say that as a teacher. Okay, so as you can see, it's really easy to do. So this is fantastic if you want to start making like, if you're making a blanket or whatever, and it's like really annoying when that very first row is really tight and then your other rows tend to like go this way, like around. It's kind of annoying. So, and I'm going to show you how to do the same exact thing, but instead of a single crochet, it's going to be a half double crochet. So there's a chain stitch in our chain row. We're going to yarn over, pull through one, yarn over. Oh, I guess I did the same thing. All right, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so now we're going to, let me, okay. That was just a little music while I was doing that. Let me do a couple of these. It's kind of hard for me. I haven't worked through a camera before, so it's a little bit confusing to the eye. And Minecraft something something. Do you have any other questions? Maybe more about crochet? I'll just make up something. Yes, I am using an acrylic yarn, which is very durable and keeps its shape. And actually, acrylic yarns do well in the dryer. They will get their shape back together. Oh, okay, there's nobody here, so that's kind of sad. Oh, no, 2 people are here. All right, if you're just joining us, we just made a foundation row, and now I'm going to show you how to do a Suzette stitch. So here is our foundation row, which is we did a chain row and then a single crochet on top. And now we're going to go through the first, we chained one, and now we're going to turn. I'm going to go through the first 2 loops. I'm going to pull through. And, that's a single crochet. And now we're going to put a double crochet. Now we put 2 stitches in 1 stitch. So in order to keep this nice and flat, we're going to skip this one. So now we're just going to put another single crochet. And then a double crochet. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to go in. And do. So this is a really easy pattern because it's the same thing. It's the same row repeat. Single, then a double. And you are not adding a chain up here because it's going to kind of fall over and cover that up. We're going to go in here, single crochet, and double. Okay, then this last stitch, what we're going to do is put in a single crochet. And there's nobody here. I feel so lonely. And that's, that's all right. All right, well, we're just going to miss that one. We're going to put it in this one because we're just goofing around. Put a single crochet here. Now we're going to turn. And we're going to do the exact same thing over here. Except we're going to start with just a single crochet. We're going to skip the double crochet. It's kind of hard to see, but what you want to do is skip the single one and only work in the single crochets. So you're going to skip this one. Put a single crochet in here. A double crochet in here. And of course, these are American stitches. British stitches are a little bit different. Single crochet. oops, double crochet, okay, so no one's watching right now. Oh, someone joined us. Welcome. Okay, so we are working on the Suzette stitch, which is a nice stretchy stitch. I'm using a size 5 hook. And I'm going to end this stitch, or I'm sorry, this row also on a single crochet. So the first part is going to be a little bit funky because we are just kind of playing around right now. But as you can see, it comes up, it's really nice. And then you're going to turn and chain 1. You're going to turn. You're going to put a single crochet in here. And then again, you're going to skip this one. Put a single crochet in here. And there you go. Okay, so that is that. So what I'm going to do is take this apart. And that's an important part of when you are a learner or a beginner, is that you should be able to unravel or ribbit, as we say, in crochet terms, your yarn. If you can't, that means you're crocheting too tight or you are splitting the fibers apart. And that just makes your project as a whole not look as good. So you want to practice on that. I'm going to have a little drink of water here. Oh, we have a cat meowing at us. All right, let's see. Okay, so let's see what's in this bag. I have a lot of stuff, and I had to stop crocheting for quite a while because I got hit by a car riding my bike, and I broke my arm in 2 places, and I moved, and I had to pack everything up. So story. So let's see what's in this bag. Oh, look how cute. It's a little bow tie ribbon, little applique. How cute that is. So that's that. Here is a little amigurumi rabbit that I didn't finish all the way, as you can tell. Started with his face, but I don't really like that, so I'm going to work on that. You can give me a comment if you want me to finish this, and I will. Here's the back. I put his little tail on. Look how cute that is. And then it is stuffed with yarn, so you can't really see the fiber in the middle, which is kind of cool. All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, all right, it's a snake. And he is pretty cool. Okay. So the snake needs to just have some eyes put on. I would use black beads and some black yarn and a tongue, but he's pretty cool. And there's no wire in here. And again, he's stuffed with just with yarn. And if you like the snake, you can let me know in the comments if you would like me to finish it. If you're just joining us, here's little amigurumi rabbit. I have to work on his face. I don't like that. Here's his little tail. And the reason why these aren't finished is because I got hit by a car and I broke my shoulder and I broke my elbow. So I had to stop crocheting for quite a while. All right, this is some kind of Pokemon guy. I forget his name. And I put pins here to hold where his eyes are going to go. But here are all the little pieces, parts. I forget who this is. I spend a lot of time taking public transportation, and which is easy for crocheting, but not so much for putting together. So that's a little Pokemon guy. And put him away. Sorry, I didn't mean to squish your face. Oh my God, someone give me a thumbs up or write a comment so that I know that this is actually working. Oh my God, the pin's coming out. Push the pin back in. Okay. So this is what we have so far. We have the rabbit. Yep, rotate the device back. Oh, I guess you're not supposed to move the camera. Okay, I don't know. Is it recording? Okay, I don't know. It is recording. All right, so here's the snake, and I remember I let one of the students write on his little face. It'll come right out in the wash, so that's all right. All right, so what else do we have? Okay, so we have more of these bow ties. These are really cute to make and put on hats, or you can put a little pin on it and on the back and wear it as a little something or other. And here's another one. These aren't quite finished yet. Like I said, I used to take public transportation and crochet when I was on it, but doing fine work like embroidery and stitching is not it's too bumpy to do that. So let's see. So we have Pokemon, and then we have this guy, which is kind of cool. And I don't even know if I'm recording this right because there's nickels in the bottom. And the nickel lets him stand up. And then here's his arms and his, I guess it was going to be a rabbit. All right, well, I'm going to sign off since I messed this kind of up. Thank you so much. If you're interested in this kind of content, please subscribe. Oh, thank you. It's me. It is cute. Thank you for commenting. Here's my rabbit. And I'm sorry if my screen is messed up because I moved it and I'm not supposed to. Oh, you subscribed. Thank you. It's me. I will try and finish the rabbits. He's the closest one to being done. I just need to put a little face on him and weave these ends in. Yay! I'm going to have a face. Yay! All right. So what else can I show you that's right in front of me? Not much. Yeah. Yes, it is a cute little nose. All right. Well, I was just going to log off. So thank you so much for joining me for my first live stream. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Please help me never have to leave my house again. And for those of you who are interested, here is a shot of my cat, or one of my cats, looking out the window. Thank you very much. And I don't know how to end this. I guess I hit the X. Are you sure? I do want to be sure. Okay.